Alright, let me make sure everything is working. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Kakaroto, aka Coco. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends, Dragon Ball Legend reveals and stuff. If you're new to the channel, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all under Kakara Gaming XP. Let me fix my mic. Oh, it's okay, Shrunken. I didn't check the Discord. Don't even worry about it. I didn't check anything on Discord yet. I was avoiding Discord on purpose because of that. So don't even worry about it. Alright, so we're done. We're done for work for today. There was pretty much not a lot of stuff I had to do at work, so for the rest of the day I can slack off. Nothing crazy I have to do. I still have to stay logged in at work, so I'm gonna be doing that from my phone. But we'll be streaming the Dragon Ball Legends reveals and stuff, okay? How's everybody doing today, by the way? Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Track your Oyota Times Square status in Cash App. I don't even know what that is. What up, official shot? What up, Ultra Gogeta? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? It's a nice chill day today. I've been good, Shrunken Map. I've been good. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit that intro and we'll get things started. Very nice official shot. Very nice. Alright, let me go get my water real quick and then we'll get things started, okay? The Dragon Ball, yep, we're gonna play Dragon Ball after this. We're gonna play Dragon Ball. We're gonna play Fortnite after this. So I have 5,000 or I have 6,000 B-Bucks to spend on the whole thing. So we're gonna play Fortnite after this. So stay tuned for that. Absolutely. If you're looking forward. What up, Loyal Cam? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna definitely do all that today. Let me go get my water. But welcome everybody. I'll put my face cam in a little bit. 2 seconds. Alright. Welcome everybody to another Dragon Ball Legends reveals and stuff. We're going to be reacting to the whole thing in one swoop at 10 minutes. I'll be quiet for the most part, and then we'll rewatch again and recap. There is another video in Japanese that I want to see in case they showcase different things on there. I had a different perspective of the reveals. Most of you guys already saw this thing already, so don't worry. Some of you told me there was supposed to be LF Trunks. It doesn't matter if you spoiled it. It's not a big deal. I still have not seen if it's going to be... You'll see my reaction. If it's anything like the Trunks that was already revealed, if it's anything like the Trunks Sort of Hope or the free-to-play one that we had for the Androids one, I'm going to be upset. Because what they're doing at this point is I hope they did not go ahead and just grab another freaking character that we already had, recycle the animations, and just made him LF for the fuck of it. So I hope that's not the case. I might get disappointed. I might not. I'm not going to talk trash about the game again. Shout out to Bandai Namco Entertainment. They do amazing games. This is not hate towards Toshi. This is literally just my frustration towards certain things that I've seen that, in my head, to be honest with you, just doesn't seem right for the game, which is why I'm leaning more towards Dokkan nowadays. So, let me go ahead and grab my other bullshit. JJ the Neko, any Dokkan soon? They dropped the 999 level Extreme Gauntlet event. Yeah, we're gonna do all that today. So after this, we're gonna play Fortnite. Later on tonight, we're probably gonna do Legends, Legends Dokkan, and then Bleach in that order. Are you hungry? They're cooking chicken right now. We're doing chicken, mashed potatoes, and yellow rice. It's all being cooked in the kitchen right now. My sister's cooking today. How are you doing, Lauren Ramori? What up, JJ the Neko? The hints ruined the hype, hell yeah. I'd rather they be more secretive about it. So we've got information about upcoming PvP updates. There will be details about new characters and a whole bunch of other stuff. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Coco. Welcome to the stream. Send some food to me. I gotta taste it. Listen, if we had instant teleporters, I wouldn't mind sharing my food with you guys. I'm not one of those persons that likes being greedy, believe it or not, and I hate throwing food out. Sometimes we have so much food left over and we have to throw it out. I feel guilty about it. I'm like, bro, let's stop cooking so much food. Like, it's not necessary. But yeah, man, that's neither here or there. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hopefully you're all having an amazing Tuesday. It's your boy Kakaroto, aka Coco. Let's go ahead and react to this Dragon Ball Legends reveals and stuff number 23. And I know this came out today earlier in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. I was still at work. Well, I'm still at work, but this shouldn't take that long to react to. So let's just go ahead and get started in it. Like I said, we're gonna watch the whole thing. I'm gonna be quiet. I'll have minor reactions here and there, but then we'll recap it once the whole thing is over. So let's get right into it.
Hello everyone, I'm the producer.
My boy got a new haircut? Shit, that money that he got from this last anniversary changed my man. It changed my homie Toshi, bro. Shit. I mean, got a new haircut and shit, new threads and shit. He ballin' now.
Producer of Dragon Ball Legends, Toshi. It's always a pleasure, and with me today...
Hello, I'm the advertising producer Kai.
My homie Kai always keeps it humble. My boy is like, I'm just gonna wear a white t-shirt. I get paid money, and I get all the bitches.
It's time for this month's reviews and stuff. This is the first regular reviews and stuff since the first anniversary.
Looking like Kibito.
It feels like it's been forever.
We haven't done a regular one since April after all.
That's right. It was a bit of an experiment, but for this year, we have released 3 sets of new characters from May through July. They were all hotly anticipated characters, so we hope we were able to meet everybody's expectations.
We really do. Last month, Super Vegito was released for the first time in Ultra Reality, and what an incredibly powerful character.
Of course, the biggest feature of this character is the ability to counter tap shots and blast arts while charging forward with strike arts. This enables you to use strike arts with confidence, which can really expand your options during battle. We think that this makes Super Vegito incredibly fun to use.
From the opponent's perspective, tap shot and burst art are suddenly a lot harder to use. That makes this character incredibly tough to fight against. Now let's stop looking back on the anniversary and start looking to the...
Wait a minute. They brought up Ultra Vegito. Is he coming back? Or what?
The future with our first segment. It's time for Legend Update info.
First up,
what is this all about?
So, this is a new feature that will separate players based on their battle ranks from the previous season into smaller groups in which they will compete for the highest ranking.
In the current rating matches, players are competing with all the other players for the highest ranking, so by...
You know I'm gonna be in Group F. I just want to throw it out there.
adding this system,
what up,
they will
Bam?
have an additional group to compete inside of, right?
Exactly. The naming hasn't been finalized yet, but players will be placed into leagues from Z to E, according to their battle ranks from the previous season. Inside each of those leagues, they will be further placed into groups of 100 or so competitors who will compete against each other to be the top of their group.
Under the current system, if you don't keep earning rating points, there's a chance to you drop out of the ranking.
Which already happened.
So aiming for the top can feel impossible. However, in these small groups, you have more
True,
opportunities
Lord.
to
True.
aim for those
I
top
agree,
spots.
We really want to create an environment where players of similar skill levels can have competitive matches, so we'll hope you conquer your smaller groups before aiming for the top of the overall rankings.
Does this still fix the laggy ass servers? What about the people that be lag switching? What about everybody that be stuttering during their matches? The delays? Is there any fixes to any of that before we can even try to enjoy any of this stuff?
So will players get rewards for ranking high in their group?
Why yes, they will. In addition to the current ranking rewards, the top players in each group will earn additional rewards.
So even if you feel like you have no chance of placing in the overall rankings,
My thing is this, okay? I'm sorry to keep interrupting. They need to have better regional matchmaking, if that makes sense, because sometimes fighting against has nothing to do with where you. It does have something to do. It has to do where your location is, but not where you live or your country. It has nothing to do with your country. It's just the location where you are in the world. Unfortunately, the farther you are, the connection with your phone and my phone, it's not gonna be that great, and it sometimes causes some fights to not be enjoyable at all. You can simply make the game lag by swipe the screen up and stay out of the game for 2 seconds and go back in. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
this should provide some good motivation.
Yes, even more people will have a chance at the rewards now, so please give it your best shot and aim for the top. Next up, we're adding a new mode for players who want to enjoy PvP a little more casually.
Enjoy it casually. So this is for the players who don't normally play PvP very much.
Of course, people who already play PvP will also be able to enjoy this mode as well, but we hope that players who don't usually play PvP or who don't have confidence in their PvP skills yet will give this mode a shot. Why is that, you ask? Well, it's because when you play this mode, regardless of whether you win or lose, you'll be able to earn as much as the winner if you just keep playing.
Even if you lose,
Yes. In addition to that, this casual mode will have set challenges that you can clear, just like in story stages. If you clear those challenges during a match, you'll be able to earn those rewards once a day.
I see. So if there are challenges like perform a vanishing step, I can get more rewards by focusing on the clearing them instead of just winning the match.
I can't say for sure that we'll make them as easy as that, but you have the right idea. Naturally, some of the challenges will probably involve winning as well. But wait, there's more. Players will also be able to earn rating points once daily by clearing those challenges in casual mode.
You're saying that players will be able to earn rating point even when they lose?
That's exactly right. You can earn rating points, win or lose, so if you don't like PvP that much, you can still earn those points.
Winning is
I'm guessing what they're gonna do is if you win more rating points. If you lose, you win a little tiny bit of rating points, which is stupid because somebody can literally lose 1,000 times and grind their ass off to the top of a certain league and still be ass and be part of that league. Does that make sense? If you know, you know.
everything in this mode. So if you've been avoiding PvP, we hope that you give it a try. And if you're a player who already enjoys rating matches, then this new mode might be a good place for you to try out new parties.
That's true. It's always a little difficult to try new things in the rating matches, so give the new casual mode a try and test out some fresh new parties. We hope players will try even more unique character combinations. Alright, this is the end of today's update info, but please be sure to check out the in-game news after we release these for more details. These updates won't be ready for a little while longer, but we hope you're excited for them just as much as we are.
What the hell?
Now, please take a look at this. Gohan is getting a Zenkai awakening.
Fans of Tag Future can rejoice once more.
Definitely. This Gohan is planned to have a Zenkai ability that buffs Tag Future characters.
If it buffs Tag Future,
Why? Why are we getting this Zenkai though? I mean, nobody really used this Gohan even when it came out. I mean, it's gonna buff. This is just gonna be for support. So who can I put him with? Probably green Goku Black. Maybe he's already buff as it is. I don't know, but why are we getting? But it makes no sense. Future Gohan? I mean, why couldn't they just Zenkai the yellow Legends Limited Gohan, the one without the arm? I don't know.
Then Gohan should even have a good synergy with characters from different episodes like Goku Black, right?
Correct. Please check the in-game details after release.
And be sure to get the Awakening Z power you need by clearing the Battle Gauntlet and missions. Finally, it's time for some news you've all been waiting for.
That is right. Check this out.
Trunks. Don't tell me they recycled the free-to-play Trunks. They fucking recycled the fucking Trunks. They got fucking recycled. I'm tired of them doing this shit, bro. They did it with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which was LF. There was already an LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku. They did it with Tapion, which was already a unit that existed. And now they're doing it with the free-to-play Trunks that came out when the androids came out, and they just decided to make him LF. Am I the only one? I'm going fucking crazy. Am I the only one noticing this shit, that they're recycling units and just giving them an upgrade and just being like, yes, here. And then we're the dumbasses falling for it because we can't tell that it's a fucking recycled character who was just giving an LF at the top. You know what? They should have stuck, honestly, with the Tournament of Power. We should have stuck with the Tournament of Power, which is what they were working on. And they could have pretty much built off of that. Honestly, look at what Dokkan is doing. This should have came out with an LF tag team, Frieza and Goku already at this point. We're so behind with what Dokkan is doing. You could have so many other tag teams. They could have capitalized on the fact that the Dragon Ball Super movie came out. They could have done so many other things. I understand that it comes down to licenses and what they can or cannot do depending on the license. But like, what about this is recycled? It's the same character that was available during the Android 17 and 18 saga that came out. During that banner, we got a free-to-play character that was yellow. Compare that character with the one we have right here. It's literally the same character with some alterations in the animation. That's about it.
Legends Limited Super Saiyan Trunks is coming.
This is a Trunks who fought Mecha Frieza, right?
Exactly. I think this Trunks left a big impression on fans due to being the second Super Saiyan in the series right after Goku.
I'm sure there are a lot of players out there who feel that this scene is what really defines Trunks.
Oh, absolutely. We're putting a lot of effort into the animation, so we think this character will end up looking incredibly cool. To give you a taste, here's some gameplay footage.
I'm coming! Hey! I'm coming! It's over! How about this one? Hey!
It's the same fucking move! It's the same fucking move! It's the same fucking move that the yellow one. It's the same move that the yellow Trunks free to play from the. It's the same fucking move. Oh my lord. I know I'm not the only one going crazy, bro. Nobody else know. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? The yellow free-to-play Trunks that came out during the 17 and 18 saga. They use the same moves.
Frieza! You're finished! Ah!
Does he have a special gauge? Does he have a special gauge? A new mechanic?
Ah! Ah! I'm through with you! Goku isn't the only Super Saiyan. There's one more, right here.
Now let's dive right into Trunks' abilities. Legends Limited Super Saiyan Trunks is an excellent attacker who can unleash powerful ultimate arts, utilize both strike and blast arts effectively, and even trigger effects when the enemy tag changes. This character truly excels offensively with a boost to damage inflicted not only at battle start, but also when faced with an enemy and when using strike or blast arts. If the enemy tag changes when this character is on the battlefield, their ki will be reduced and a card destruction effect will trigger. It will really limit your opponent's options. When you activate ultimate arts, Trunks will gain a buff that reduces the enemy's damage cut effects, so be ready to dish out some serious firepower.
Wow, it went by in a flash. But that's it for today's reviews and stuff.
Yes, we shared some info on a new character, but we also talked about some upcoming updates to the game. We're continuing to work on improvements that will make the game even more fun to play for everyone, so we hope you'll all enjoy them. Now, I think many of you have been wondering, where are the characters from the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie? In order to maintain the high standard of quality we have for Legends, we are hard at work on these characters currently, but that means you won't be seeing them for a little while longer. We ask for your patience, and we hope you're looking forward to those characters. For today though, see you all again in the next reveals and stuff. Goodbye.
Bye.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. They could have done so many other things. They could have chosen any other character to make an LF at this point. To be honest with you, we still don't have LF. We could have done an LF. Do we have an LF Janemba? I don't think we have that. They could have just stuck with the whole Super Saiyan 3 bullshit that they were going for and given us, I know that was the Buu saga, but they could have given us an LF Janemba or something, which I don't think exists, right? They could have freaking done something else. It's literally the same Trunks. It's literally the yellow free-to-play Trunks that we have. They could have done that, you know? For the Zenkai, they gave us just a free Zenkai just for the fuck of it because it goes well with Trunks. Okay, whoop-de-doo. They could have given somebody else a Zenkai. I was hoping, to be honest, I would have been happy if they would have done this. Okay, this is just hear me out. I know it doesn't need a buff, but if they would have done this, it would have been nice. Let's just say they would have done an LF Janemba, right? And they would have given us a Zenkai, a green, Goku Black, which you know is already strong as it is. And then they would have been, what is that? Villains or whatever, or evil something, whatever tag they fall under. But anything else would have been good, and we would have been happy with that. I really want to understand you though with saying he is a yellow Trunks. What is recycled? It's pretty much the move. So how can I put it this way? So pretty much what they're doing is kind of like what, and this is pretty much how can I put it? And it's kind of like I put out a blue shirt, right? I pull out a blue shirt, and I'm like, guys, this is a brand new blue shirt that came out this month, all right? The next 2 months, I'm gonna put out something different. And then I put out the same shirt, and I'm like, but this one is red, all right? So this one's red. It's different. It's not the same. Basically, what gets recycled to me, it's the same move that he has. It's the same character. It's just done minor alterations and upgrades, and they're just giving it a different element. Basically, all they did was just took one character, did a couple of minor changes, gave it a different color as far as the element goes, and said it's a brand new character here, and they just made it into an LF. So that's pretty much all they did. You can argue and say that they'll grab another Sparking that we already have similar in this time around, and then a few months down the road they'll probably turn that into an LF, and it'll be the same character recycled. Toshi Jaeger, But what else should they do? I already told you what they should do. They could have continued with the Tournament of Power. They could have done a whole bunch of other characters, tag units. Not only tag units, they could have just done other EX characters. They could have done a whole bunch of other stories that they could have gone with if they had the the license. But like I already said, they already have the license. So they could have gone with the Tournament of Power. I think the issue at this point is they either don't have the people to work on these characters because they're working already on Dragon Ball Super characters like they mentioned, or they just don't want to do it, or they're too lazy that they're just grabbing an SP character and then turning it into an LF, giving it a different element color and saying, okay, minor alterations in the animation, but it's technically the same thing. And then saying, okay guys, this is a new character here, boom. That's my explanation, and if that went over your head, I mean, you don't have to agree with me. I'm not trying to be here trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm pointing out what's obvious to me and my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but that's literally the way I look at it. Like I said, they could have just gone with the Tournament of Power. Is all I'm saying. They should make new units that have not been seen in the game. I don't even think that's the case. Like I said, they could have done. Like I said, at this point, we need an LF Master Roshi. I think that makes total sense. Tournament of Power Master Roshi with a transformation to Bulk Master Roshi from Tournament of Power LF. Even Sparking, that would have been amazing. But continue with the Tournament of Power. You get what I mean? It's like, I feel like they've been all over the place. They went to the Tournament of Power with that MUI Goku, then they switched back to the movies, and then they went to something else at the end, which was like, okay, it's there's no like, there really isn't any like continuous like standard when it comes to how they're releasing the characters. So at this point, it's like, I really cannot enjoy the game. The unbalancing of the system is just crazy to me, for me. Because here's the question: will that LF? I'll just ask it straight up. Will that LF Trunks be able to defeat Ultra Vegito? I think it's more fun in Legends. At this point, LF Super Vegeta probably would have been more hype as well. I mean, if they bring out the whole TOP back to back, it would be the best tag because no other tag is getting any buffs. So the game wouldn't work. But not really, because everybody's either using the meta, and it would have made them more money because nobody's gonna be wasting money on old units. They would have wasted our money like, okay, I have to pull those units so I can actually play PvP. So it would have worked either way if you think about it. What up, awesome game? How you doing, my boy? Coco, can you give me the Dragon Ball Dundee? If I do it for you, I gotta do it for everybody. Let me see, closed captions. Can I put closed captions? It should be, no, can I, give me 2 seconds. I want the closed captions to be in, can I auto translate? All I'm saying is they could have done things a little bit different, man. They could have done things a little bit different. That's just me. Some people are saying that this LF Future Trunks has a kid that can actually Ultra, meaning that he probably could have been another Ultra, but I guess that's the idea. But here's a question. Can he beat Ultra Vegito in PvP if that was the case? Because right now, Ultra Vegito is like kind of meta. And, you know.
ゆるっとレジェンズ略してゆるレジェ皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンボールレジェンズ宣伝担当のワンタッチです。本日もよろしく
That's gotta be a fucking wig. That's gotta be a fucking wig. No. I'm just talking about in terms of numbers and meta. It has nothing to do with your skill level. So forget about the skill level because nobody really cares about that at this point. If you're good, you're good. Congratulations. I'm literally asking the question straight up. It's a generic question, straight to the point question. Yes or no? Will Trunks be able to beat, theoretically speaking, on paper, will it be stronger than Ultra Vegito? Yes or no? It's a plain simple question. So it has nothing to do with skill. So I'm not asking you if I'm really a top tier player, if I'm Goresh and I have the character, can I beat somebody else? No, I'm simply asking if the character on paper, is it stronger because it's a new unit and LF, or will the Ultra Vegito still be higher up on the tier list?
よろしくお願いします。そして
皆さんこんにちは。ドラゴンボールレジェンズプロデューサーのトシです。よろしくお願いいたします。
皆さんこんにちは。同じくドラゴンボールレジェンズプロデューサーのりょうです。よろしくお願いします。
はい、というわけで久しぶりのゆるレジェですね。
はい、ゆるレジで言うと4月以来だと思うんです。
But that's what I'm saying. You can still check based off of what it has. Based on what it has, if you compare them side to side, not the stats, but like, I'm gonna assume if you compare both of them, the Ultra Vegito has that gauge. My point is this: they're just spewing characters out of the ass right now, just to make a bit more money in a sense, and that's okay. I think they're cool characters. I probably am still gonna spend money on them, but I feel like until we find something else, like other characters that actually make sense related to what they were doing before, PvP is gonna be broken for a while. So and that's how it's been since the androids came out. So if you don't have certain characters, that's the issue. If you don't have certain characters, whether you're good or bad, you're gonna be struggling doing PvP, especially when you keep going up higher in the ranks. And now that they have this new PvP system, it's gonna be the same thing. So whether you're good or bad, you're gonna be struggling if you don't have certain units. And if at the end of the day, let's say for example this was my point, if the Trunks is not able to defeat that Vegito, you can have people cheesing you even if you're a top tier player. Why? Because at the end of the day, that character, let's say at 7 stars or something like that, is still gonna be stronger than another character that you have, even with the equipments on it. And that to me is unfair. You get what I mean?
ですけど、はい、4周年がね、まさかの第3弾まで開催されたということで、まあ2ヶ月丸々あったっていうところでしたからね。はい。まあこちらイベント盛りだくさんでね展開させていただきましたけども、本当に多くの方に今回プレイしていただきましたね。はい、そうなんですよ。4周年は結果として1から3周年のキャンペーンをはるかに上回る方々に遊んでいただけたという結果になっております。全3弾の開催も初の試みではあったのですが、身勝手の極意孫悟空、龍拳のスーパーサイジン3孫悟空、そしてウルトラのスーパーベジッタとどれも登場を期待されていたキャラクターだったので、このタイミングで登場させることができて本当に良かったです。4周年最後のキャラクターとしてはまさに今あったね、ウルトラのスーパーベジットが登場しましたけれども、これカウンターを狙うのがまあ楽しいですね。
そうですね。もう最大の特徴はやっぱり打撃圧、発動から突進終了までの間にですね、タップショットと射撃圧に対するカウンターになっているので、もう強気で打撃圧を発動できますし、本当にバトルの幅が大きく広がったのかなと思ってます。
はい、相手にいるとそれこそタップショットや射撃圧が使いづらくねなりますし、まあ厄介なキャラクターになってますよね。はい、というわけで4周年後最初のリレジェとなりますが、本日もいくつかの最新情報をお届けさせていただきます。どうぞ最後までご視聴ください。それではまずこちらのコーナーから参りましょう。レジェンズアップデート情報。
Yeah, the only reason why I brought that up, like I said, don't take it personal. The only reason why I brought that up is because time and time again we've seen shit like this in the past, where a new unit comes out, they'll buff it up just enough and they'll tweak the metas and everything, so that way it favors the new unit that comes out. You get what I mean? So there was moments like when Super Saiyan 3 came out, and I saw people whooping Goku MUI with Super Saiyan 3 because it was a new unit that came out. And then when the third unit came out after Super Saiyan 3, I forgot who it was. I forgot who the other characters were at the end, but so Ultra Vegito, okay? When that came out, somehow that was able to beat Goku and Super Saiyan 3. But at the same time, I was like, how does that make sense if in the series MUI is supposed to be stronger than all of them? And this goes back to my whole rant that I had about the anniversary, where in my head I thought what should have happened should have been Super Saiyan 3, Goku released first, then Ultra Vegito, and at the end leaving MUI. That would have been the best thing. But overall, in the end, that's my point, is they do this every time a new unit comes out. They tweak the metas and everything else to favor the new unit until the next new unit comes out. And unless you pull new units, you're gonna be struggling in this game. Let's leave it at that.
レジェンズでは夏以降に PVP に関するいくつかのアップデートを現在予定しております。まずはこちらです。
小さなグループに分かれてランキングを競う
セッティングマッチ、はい、そのということで合ってますかね。
そのイメージで合ってます。
So this whole thing, I thought it was cool. This whole thing I thought was cool, where they pair you up in certain individual categories based on how good you are or how bad you are, and I think that's perfectly fine, because it will be, instead of region locking you where you play at in a country, I think it'll be more based off of, you know, how bad you are, how good you are, and you climb your way up, kind of like leagues, in a sense, if that makes sense. But I thought this was a cool idea.
に皆様は振り分けられます。そしてその各リーグ、
上位を狙えなかった人でも上位を狙っていけそうですね。まあ現在のね、全体ランキングとかはそもそももうほとんどこれカジュアルに
Yeah, this I thought was cool too, that even if you're not that good, let's say you lose plenty of time, you're still gonna end up winning things. So it's kind of like the daily quest that you get to pick. I have like I always pick the Battle Lovers plan, because it has PvP included in it, and then you have other side quests in there as well. Like if you log in once a day and a whole bunch of other stuff, they give you fill up with your points, right? So I'm guessing this is gonna be for PvP, and it's gonna be the same concept, which is not bad. I think it's the more items you get, or like they pretty much want people to be more engaged in their PvP, and it's a way of snaring you in, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because the more free stuff, I think, the better, right?
遊んでいらっしゃらない方向けのモードということで良いでしょうか。
まあ、もちろん PVP をよく遊ばれる方もこのモード遊べるようにはなっていますが、普段 PVP をあまり遊んでいらっしゃらない方や PVP に対してちょっと苦手意識を持っている、
これは未来パーティーがまた盛り上がりそうですね。
そうですね。もう今回このご飯はですね、タグ未来のキャラクターを強化する全開アビリティになっておりますので、悟空ブラックなどエピソード
Can I be honest with you guys? I'm not even gonna keep on ranting no more. What were you guys' thoughts on this Senkai of Gohan? I mean, I get it. It's supposed to buff that one character, and I can see it buffing other future sagas. Are there any other future sagas that are green? I honestly don't think it was necessary for them to buff this Senkai. They could have done they could have Senkai'd anybody else. I think just for it's a little bit lazy. It's a little bit lazy, let's be honest. I appreciate the fact that they're able to Zenkai him, and they're gonna have more missions for us to get CCs and whatnot. But I thought it was a bit lazy. They could have Zenkai'd anybody else.
が異なるキャラクターとも相性が良くなる性能になる想定でございます。詳細につきましてはですね、実装後ゲーム内のお知らせ等々をご確認いただければと思います。覚醒 Z パワーにつきましては超連戦バトルとミッションをクリアすることで手に入れることができますので、ぜひともイベントをプレイしてゲットしていただければと思います。
はい、こちらも実装をどうぞお楽しみに。はい、ということで、本日もそろそろお待ちかねの情報に参りましょう。
Because let me just ask you guys a question. If I was to put a shirt out, right, a shirt out that has a circle in the middle of the shirt and it was red, and then I tell you guys I'm gonna put out a new design next month, right? And I come out with the same shirt and the circle is blue this time, and I'm like, all right. And then December I got a new one for you guys, and then I put up the same shirt, right, with a circle in the middle, and it's green this time, and I just keep doing that shit for like 4 years. After a while, are you gonna call me out of my bullshit? Or are you gonna think I'm being innovative?
そうですね。
We'll do Fortnite right after this. 15 minutes after I'm done with this, we'll do that. It's kind of hot. It's kind of hot. It's kind of hot.
行くぞ。終わりだ。バカな。これでどうだ。はっ。どうだ。フリーズ。触れ。
That was hot. That was hot. I'm not gonna lie. It was hot, but can I? I'm gonna sound like a little bitch, but this would have been good for Christmas. This would have been good for Christmas, not for now. Not for now. This would have been good for Christmas. This would have been good for Christmas, you know. Maybe something for like Thanksgiving. This would have been good for that. But right after the anniversary, you kind of try to want to build hype towards the festival, and then you come with this. This is a no mames moment. Toshi said run to 200. Nah. It's alright. It's alright.
レジェンズリミテッドトランクス青年期が登場いたします。
あ、このキャラクターはあれですね。
Master Kibito looking ass.
行くぞ行くぞ終わりだバカな黙れこれでどうだはっじゃクリーパー黙れスーパーサイヤ人は孫悟空さん一人じゃない。ここにもいたということだ。
それでは性能について亮から紹介させていただきます。
レジェンズリミテッドスーパーサイヤ人トランクス青年期はですね、強力な究極アーツを持ち、打撃射撃どちらもこなせる。
The good thing is he doesn't have that special gauge. I don't think he does. And I mean, I can imagine maybe putting him. So you definitely have to bring that Gohan with you if he's fully Zenkai, right? So he's gonna be more like a crutch. He dies. You gotta. Who else can you bring? It's gonna have to be like a full green team. You can bring that green sparking Jiren is not that bad. Who else do you have? Topo's green. Topo's not that bad either. And then you have. I mean, I don't know. I have a feeling this thing is gonna be dominating PvP for a little while until he gets nerfed.
優秀なアタッカーで
I wouldn't be
敵の
surprised
タッ
one
プ
bit
チ
if
ェン
he's
ジに対
stronger
して
than
発動す
Ultra
る効果
Vegito.
を所持しておりま
At
す。
this point,
バトル開始時に自身の
I'm calling it right now. This thing is gonna end up beating Ultra Vegito and MEY Goku in PvP hands down. Fully 7 stars or like 14 stars. Watch, this thing is gonna be beast. It's gonna make no sense whatsoever, but because it's a new unit.
ダメージをアップするほか、敵と対峙するたびに自身が打撃射撃アーツを使用するたびにも余ダメージアップが発動し、攻撃面に非常に優れたキャラクターとなっております。さらに自身が場に出ている時に敵がタックチェンジすると敵の気力を減少、手札を破棄する効果が発動し、手数を減らすことができます。究極アーツ発動時には自身に敵の被ダメージカットの
得いただけるようなレジェンズならではのハイクオリティで提供できるように制作進行しておりますので、もうしばらくの間登場の予定はございません。お楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。
はい、それではまた次回のゆるレジでお会いしましょう。バイバーイ。
バイバイ。
I took your money. Basically, that's translated to I took your money and I took your bitches. All three of them, bro. Laughing to the bank. Like, yeah, driving that Maserati. Like, yeah, I took Coco's money. That bald-headed ass. Oh, Toshi, why must you torment me? I mean, I saved 3,100 CCs for whatever was gonna come up next. We're gonna end up spending it. Toshi's probably gonna end up watching my stream and seeing that I spoke shit about the game and what they're doing. So more than likely, I'm gonna get shafted. I mean, I'm not in Toshi's graces at this point. And if for whatever reason I do end up pulling LF Trunks, that's probably Toshi taunting me because just give us Tournament of Power. I know I'm not the only one asking for Tournament of Power characters. We need that tag team, Goku and Frieza. That would be really amazing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break. I'll be back to play Fortnite. We have 5,000 V-Bucks to spend on the new stuff. Overall, I think to get all three of them, it comes out to 5,800, I think. So we'll be left with like 200, 300. I don't know if there's anything else I can do with that, but anyways. Special shout out to my moderators who came both on Twitch and YouTube. Shout out to everybody else who came through on the Twitch side of things on YouTube. There were so many of you today. Again, you don't have to agree with anything I said today on the stream, but I just think that in my opinion, if they're gonna come out with characters that are gonna be competitive for PvP, and characters that you're gonna be using for the story or for co-op. I think they should honestly take, if they're limited to the capacity of people who are working on this project, they should definitely take their time, and instead of putting an LF every other 2 or 3 months, they should definitely push it to even longer, because it doesn't excuse the fact that they're just recycling characters. In my opinion, it looks like they're recycling characters. I'm not saying they're doing this, but they're recycling, in my opinion, characters that already came out as Sparkings and then upgrading them to LFs. And, you know, we're just expecting something different, especially with the big letdown that the anniversary was. But at the end, it is what it is. It's a free-to-play game. Nobody's obligated to play the game, and nobody's obligated to spend their money. So best of luck to everybody on your polls tomorrow. We're definitely gonna play Legends, even though I'm saying that I'm upset about that, but I still love the game. It's a love and hate relationship. I'll see you guys in a little bit for Fortnite. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is your boy Kakaroto, aka Coco, signing off. Take care for now, and sorry for making your ears bleed with all my screaming today, but I'll see you all next time. Peace. It's the same fucking moves. It's the same fucking moves. It's the same fucking moves.
Cocodito, how is it the same moves? How is it recycle, Cocodito?
Can't you fucking see? It's the same fucking moves. It's the same fucking moves.
But Cocodito, you're wrong, Coco, you're wrong. You don't know shit, you bald, you're old. You a boomer, Cocodito.
You don't understand. It's the same fucking moves.
Fuck you, Coco.